Howdy everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Diamond Society, and welcome back to episode number 98. We are approaching 100. We are so very close, and I have yet to actually think of what I should do. So go ahead, do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. Tell me, what do you think I should do for episode 100? Because right now I have a couple of ideas up in the air, but I don't want to say them because I don't want to influence y'all's opinion. So let me know what you think. I am open to hearing ideas. Anyway, in between episodes, I got the comment on the previous episode where we built this big old boat here to add shields on the side, and we were supposed to do that with item frames. However, I actually tried that in a test world, and the color just kind of stood out too much, didn't really blend in. So I went through here and tried to add the same kind of concept with the trapdoors, and I think that works a whole lot better. I think the color blends pretty well. It also kind of matches the docks here where we have the same objects going around the posts here, the light posts. So everything's looking pretty good. If we hop onto the boat, I have named it, not very creative here at the boat, Motfar. So that literally means Mott Ferry. Yeah, there's, like I said, not a lot of creativity there. Maybe we should change the name of the boat. Maybe we should make it something different. I originally named it Naglfar, which is an actual boat from Norse mythology. Essentially a boat made out of nails, or a ferry made out of nails, that would be sailed upon during Ragnarok in a fight against the gods. So, thought it was pretty fitting. Then again, I was like, wait, we're not really just kind of like building everything from Norse mythology. We're just kind of basing it off that. So, that's changed. Like, maybe it could better. It could probably be better. But anyway, we changed the front as well. I mentioned maybe we should try to make it into a dragon's head because the end over there looks like a tail, and we just kind of had this curvy bit that looks like a question mark on the front. So I changed it into a dragon's head. Kind of. Well, it looks like a chicken in my opinion. So we apparently have a chicken boat. That should probably also be fixed. I tried several different designs, and that was the closest I could come. I mean, it's got the mouth there, it's got the eye, it's got like the things like going behind it, but yeah, it kind of looks like a chicken to me. Maybe we could make it round a little bit more. Maybe it actually look like a dragon's breast going out front and then like wrapping around or something. I wasn't very good at that. So anyway, moving forward, we're pretty much done with the boat. Minor modifications may have to come in the future. The sail's looking pretty cool, yo, up there. We got the big ol' M there for Motbot, but also the Norse rune for horse. And at some point I mentioned we'll probably get a horse stable very close to the docks so that it can be closely related like that. Still looks kind of cool, though. I mean, we got the tail back there, and we got apparently a chicken up there, so... You know, I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, it should probably change. Anyway, going up toward the storage unit here, we have accumulated quite a few supplies, and let's see if I remember where it is. I don't. Is it back here? Where is it? There we go. We have so many books here. Let's go ahead and put that on before we die. We are going to be building a library in today's episode. We don't even have an enchanting table yet. As you can probably tell, like that was a mob drop. It's all about to break. We need some new stuff. We need some new gear, and we are going to probably have to do some terraforming here because I don't have a whole lot of flat land, and we have this big old town hall / storage unit right here, and we're going to bring roads up and stuff at some point. So if the road comes up through here, kind of through this little like slopey valley type thingy where it's already started to come up toward, maybe we could put it like over here. I have the size planned out in a test world, and I don't remember exactly how big it is. So this might be modified. We might have to shave off the top of the mountain. That could be an option. We might be able to put it up back there and just kind of wrap something else around there. Oh, that'd be a pretty steep jump. We probably won't do that. We'll probably put it over here somewhere. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. It's going to be pretty cool. I have so many books, and we can actually do this library pretty easily, I think. Usually when I go to do this kind of stuff, I'm spending ages looking for cows, getting plenty of leather, trying to farm them all up and stuff. But this time we have all of our supplies actually ready. That's a pretty neat shot of the building, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna get our second building in. Let's go ahead and plan out where this thing's actually gonna go. Everything's coming along pretty well here. We had to do quite a bit of terraforming. As you can see, this came out quite a bit. That went back, and that goes up in that direction now. We followed The path going along there kind of hangs out down at the end over there, and we've got a little bit of a cliff over there, but over here looks pretty good. We're going to follow the same kind of shape that this building's in, where we got the same kind of slope going up and whatnot. It's 17 blocks going back by 11 across, so it should be a pretty good size. It's actually going to be like a third of the size of this building. This is pretty huge. This is probably going to be the biggest building around here. So a lot of them are going to be like this size. We're going to need another one up there, somewhere over here probably, to tie them all together, make everything look pretty connected. But so far I'm pretty happy. This has actually grown quite a bit. Like this, although I've been working on it for a while, has only just been finished for a little bit. So that grass is coming along pretty quickly, which is awesome. When it was all dirt, it looked very, very unorganized. Now that all the grass is growing in, it looks a lot more natural, which is absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a pretty good size build, though, I think. Going to have the normal oak on the inside, jungle wood dotted about, and then we'll have the bookcases going along the sides here, and then we're gonna have our enchanting table right here and back. So should be pretty cool. We've got quite a bit of work to keep going, though. We had a whole building to put up. Well, that was fast. I didn't do any progress updates on this because it is very, very similar to the other building that we already have. As you can tell, it's pretty much the same design, only on a smaller scale. So modified up the land a little bit as well, trying to make it look a little bit more natural. I think we did a pretty good job. This doesn't look too fake, although having that perfect line right there does throw it off a little bit. I think once we start to decorate, however, like once we start to do some of the ground decorations, it should blend in a little bit better, I think. But anyway, yeah, we've got it here. We've got these offset windows. If you notice, that one is much further back than the one over here. It is still symmetrical, though. This one is evenly spaced from this side as the other one is from the other side. So it's actually like diagonal symmetry or something. So still symmetrical, and there's a skeleton in there. We forgot to light that up. Oops. We didn't do any of didn't do any of the insides yet. Come on, show yourself. There you are. We haven't done any of the insides yet. We don't even have a door on this place. Still stone poking through and everything. This is all going to change. We are going to make this look much, much nicer on the inside, and then get loads of bookcases and whatnot going on around here. But yeah, I am really pleased with this so far. Check out the path, by the way. We got that in as well. So now this comes down from here, and it's just one long way. I've actually been AFKing for a while, and holy cow, as long as we're down here, might as well take a look at that. Let's refresh or reload our chicken as well, and we go ahead. So it's right up here, straight the way on up there, another staircase, building, and then another staircase, and this is going to keep going off, and that's going to be kind of like our main road. So it'll be pretty cool. We've actually got the road system started off here. At some point we're going to link that one up to the road as well, have it taper off in that direction. We'll have a building right here. It's going to have to be something smaller, I think, because that mountain's eventually going to get in the way. Like, we don't have a load of space here. So that one I was originally going to put here, but it's a little too big, as you can probably tell. We might put something up in that direction, as I mentioned earlier as well. Maybe. We'll see about that. That might be a little ambitious. But anyway, yeah, I am pretty pleased with it. We've even got these stairs going on underneath here. I think I forgot that on the previous build, or part of it somewhere. I don't quite remember. But yeah, everything is looking pretty good here. Give it a good walk around. I don't think I'm missing anything. Here we got the same little peaks going off the top there, and then we got just the flat ones going right across there, basically the same as there. You know, we got those, and then we've got like the smaller ones right there. Everything is looking pretty good, I believe. Nothing's missing. Dotted around some of those spruce fences as well. We're trying to keep the colors pretty close to the earthy colors, so nothing bright. No, no acacia, nothing really that stands out from the rest of the build either. So I think everything looks like it fits in pretty well. Let's go ahead and get the insides done. It's a rare sight on the Diamond Society. I'm the only one here. That never happens. Also, it is a new day. I have just recently woken up, and I've not yet had my coffee, trying my best to sound like myself. It is rather hard, however, so if I have a bit of morning voice, I do apologize. But let's go ahead, let's take a look on the inside here. Oh, I left the door open. We still have the roof to do, but everything else is in. We have the enchantment table down here at the end. We've got the crafting bench as well, so if we need to enchant multiple things, like if we need to keep going until we get the right one, we can just keep crafting stuff up here. Got our ender chest, which I had to go searching for. I didn't have any ender pearls. Apparently there's an ender, however, so that's pretty awesome. And then we have the anvil as well, so that's all good. And we're no longer alone. Ethize is with us, and yeah, you can hear the morning voice really coming through, I think. But anyway, we have bookcases all around this place. So there's 15 over here, so we can still get the level 30 enchants. And then we've got them all up and down the sides, which is absolutely fantastic. Got some extra pillars in here as well, kind of blend it softer into the sides. Nice little wall to separate this area. Maybe I could have put something else on top of these here. But anyway, I'm very pleased with it overall. We got the dark carpets up there, and right in the middle here, that is not an arrow. I mean, it's kind of an arrow. But what it actually is the Norse rune for tier, I believe. So it's supposed to look like the English letter T or Latin letter T, however you want to describe that. But yeah, tier, the god tier. I think it also means like success or victory or something like that. So pretty awesome, and it points right toward the enchantment table if you consider it an arrow. So pretty fitting, I think. I think it fits up or fills up the room rather well. But yeah, we still do have this dealing to do, and that's going to actually add a lot. We're going to add some support beams and everything up there, soften it up, and make it look not quite so jaggedy and really rather ugly. The morning voice is more or less taken care of. If we go ahead and pop on in here, though, we could look at the changes that have been going on. Everything down here is completely the same, but look it up. Boom, that has definitely changed. So much smoother now. We got all these upside down stairs that's pointing into the top. That beam all the way at the top there is new as well, going across, making it look more structurally sound. And the same goes for these beams in the middle. So it makes the room look a little bit more condensed and a little bit better in my opinion. Like I said, more structurally sound, which is awesome. Nothing's going to spawn up there, by the way, because on these windows, we have now sconces with torches on top of them, which is absolutely fantastic. We don't have to worry about getting attacked in here, and I think that's going to go for most of these buildings. I'm going to try to do that differently this season. Make sure that every last spot is lit up, and that we can AFK just about anywhere in our base so that we won't be getting slayed. But anyway, if we go ahead on out here, I said I was going to do something up here to make it easier to get up to this place here, and I think I've got something worked out. Let's go ahead. Let's go up the staircase, and which is now a little bit taller, and boom. So was starting to get a little bit carried away, so I thought I'd start to record now. We're going to have a bridge that goes right the way across, which is awesome. I'm really pumped about this. I think this is going to add a nice little dynamic for navigating through our town. So first off, this path comes right the way over here, up a staircase, and don't fall down there yet. So we have an easy way to get up here, which is awesome. We're going to have a bridge that goes across, and we're going to have more stuff over here. So part of that's actually going to be taken down, by the way, and we have this whole, like, top of the mountain over there. That's going to be fantastic. We have this whole place now to work with. We can put different buildings and such over there. That'll be coming in the future, though. It's going to be really neat. Whole bunch of buildings over there and everything. We'll probably have something right here as well, if we can fit it. Did I just get attacked or did I just fall? So, yeah, if we can fit it, we'll have something over here as well, which is super neat. We're going to be filling up that area. And then underneath the bridge, we've got this little pathway. So this path is going to continue off over here, just kind of forks off to the side, going to go under, come over here, and go right the way up there. And maybe even up there as well, if we can get up there. That might be a little steep, little too ambitious potentially, but it's going to come on over here and back so that when we start expanding over to that area, we'll have a nice way to get over there. Could even, if we're coming back over here, we might as well just like add a couple extra stairs anyway to get right here. But everything is coming along very nicely. I'm trying to work out the road maps the best I can. You'll notice I've also started putting stakes over here because we're going to block off this terrain. I've decided that's going to be the best way for me to kind of like just combine the two areas and make them very distinct. So we'll have potentially all the way around, not around the whole mountain, but I'm just going to try to like shave it back there. So I don't want to use this as too much, but here and there I am going to have these little like blockades, if you will, to kind of just block off the dirt, and then I don't have to worry about just how I'm going to terraform like 3 or 4 blocks at a time, and that'll come off to the side and back there, and then we'll have a nice distinct area for our town hall here. So I do want to get this bridge actually done in today's episode. I actually got a pretty good start on it now that I know where it's all going to go. I just got to get the stuff in here and then kind of build up the sides, and the same goes for the sides as well. Wow, guys, I am very much pleased with this. Take a look at that. That totally fits in. I'm really happy with this. I went with, instead of just going like a bridge over, I got some solid walls on here and make it look very kind of structured. This is something I've never really played with before, so I'm very glad that it turned out pretty well. All these pillars are actually the same that we used down by the dock. Let's see if we can actually see them from up here. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so they're much shorter down there, but it's just dark oak wood coming up, and then we got glowstone on top of it with a bunch of trapdoors around it. So it's the same thing here, keeping the theme around the base the same. Of course, we're using them a little bit differently, but it totally fits here. And then we've got andesite to just kind of outline the structure of everything, little archway going down there. And then stone brick being the main kind of back block with some, this is actually cyan terracotta for the accents, and then also just a couple cracked bricks to kind of break up the texture. Do have some cobble on the top there, and that's actually from the path above it. Then I went and we put some of those spruce fences over there to block off the way. So again, just kind of keeping everything tied together. Mostly just an aesthetic thing, not really necessary. It's a pretty wide path. I don't think I really have to worry about falling off the side there. So yeah, it is very much just decorative, and that comes over here and starts barreling around the side there as well. So we're trying to just kind of separate the big old town hall from everything else there, and I think that totally works. So yeah, we kept the same thing going on there. I like how we have a lot of different dimensions here. Like we've got it just kind of wrapping around, and then we've got corners poking out and whatnot. Gives it kind of a rough feel, and that totally fits in with the broken up textures in the middle. So overall, very, very happy with this. We probably have enough light actually from these even, which is totally awesome. So I tried to put them close enough together so that we wouldn't have enough light everywhere. Here might be a bit of an issue spot. No, 9? Is that as low as it gets? 9? Yep, okay. Never mind, we're good right there. So those torches there, combined with those, do actually do the trick. So yeah, everything's pretty neat. I really like over here how we have the staircase that comes on up here, and we're going to go off in that direction. That goes up there, but then we also have this kind of forking path that goes off to the left there, and then it just kind of tapers down, goes underneath the bridge, and around and up. So I've never played with these types of contraptions, where you have like layered roads and whatnot. I always think on a very, very flat kind of plane here. So I'm always thinking just one-dimensional roads. There's never a road over a road like this. My first time ever trying that, and I'm really, really pleased with it. So this is going to end up going off back in that direction. This might just end right there, and we'll have like something right there, and then maybe just like a small little path, because we do have plenty of room up there to put other buildings. Lots we can do with this. We could even keep it going. Oh, this could be very ambitious, but we could make another one of these like right here, just kind of like combine them and then make it go all the way over across this valley to that other mountain type thing. Yeah, that could be very ambitious, but we'll play with that in the future. We've got plenty of room to work with over here for now. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.